Hey folks, this is the steering gearbox off a 3400 Ford tractor. A few things I wanted to show you on here, since there's nothing on the internet that I can find. I've been having to just trial and error on this thing to get it to, as I took these out, and I'm going to show you how to take those out. I didn't know that they come out. All right, you see this little indentation right here? Well, if you come out here, it hits. Well, what I didn't realize was this thing here comes off. Takes a little doing to get it off, get it started. Just like that. Back it up just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. So that comes off. And then inside here, you see these gears. This is a 7-gear. All right, I'm gonna bring it this way. I don't have my flashlight with me. I think I'll go get my flashlight. All right, folks. I'm putting this video up because I could not find anything on YouTube that that shows this. So here's the side gears on the steering control box. These are called side gears. And this one here is a 7 tooth. But let me show you. I just showed you on a previous video. Well, never mind. All right. See down the side of there? I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but that is actually the tooth from the shaft here. It spins up and down on a jack screw, I guess you'd call it. Anyhow, so you slide this. This is in the full left turn on the steering wheel position. So I've already got that lined up properly. Okay, on these right here, mine, let's see if I can find it right here. All right, see, so mine broke off. I don't know when they broke off, but they broke off. And that right there pushes against that to tighten this inside of here, to position it basically on the gears properly. So once you get that into position, you put this back on, just like that, and you're going to probably have to hammer that thing back in. Yeah, you're going to have to hammer that back in. Be very careful though. This is where you're, you see if I've already hammered there, but that's where your O-ring goes. All right, so we're gonna hammer this thing here back on. I got one that's big enough to go around that. You just got to keep on hammering it until it gets at least flush with this piece right here. There it goes, just starting to go in. Don't worry about how tight it is, you want it tight. This side's really particular on this one, on the front one. I should say the back one, because when this is installed, this is the front side. So on the back side gear, that needs to go in and needs to go all the way in. It's hard to do. Yeah. That should be good enough. Pretty dang close. Because you have this thing right here that you can also adjust it with. I'm leaving those, I'm leaving these things here off. There's no way to glue them back on, and I'm not going to order another one of these gears. So this thing here goes back on. Right now, see how it's already hitting that? Well, when I put these bolts in and draw them up, tighten them up, it'll bring it back into my last position I had. All right. And this is where it's gonna, I want you to see where that is at right now. When I'm done, you should have similar to this, but not nearly as much out there. All right, see that? That's important because there's a seal right there, and you want that to be on a smooth surface. And the only reason why this one here is longer is because I needed that much depth in there in order for the gears to contact those gears. Because as those gears are turning, it's turning this thing here. So it gives you your left and right turn. 16th, let's see how much slack I have in here. Because this is the same thing as the other side. And so what you're doing is you're making sure that it's in there as far as it can go. I did not do, one of the things I messed up on was when I took these out, I did not put a witness mark on it to where it went back in. So it's taken me probably at least a day to try and realign it. All right, so this one here is gonna be a pain. What we're trying to do is trying to turn it in. It might already be seated enough, or it might have might be the fact that it hasn't turned in so long that it may not want to turn. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take this one off. Okay, so that might have been, yeah, so it was already in there pretty good. I don't think we need to, I'm going to back it off and then I'm going to go back in again. And this one does the same thing as the last one did. You have that groove right there. So you bring this thing, you hammer the other end with the nut on it. You put the nut on it and then you hammer it out. You bring it to about here and you slide that piece off right there, the ring. You can see right there the difference, how that slides in. And then, so you take the ring off and then it allows you to bring the whole shaft out. One thing I wish GoPro would do is make it to where when you're actually recording, the screen is visible. You know, the picture is visible. And remember, I need to show you this now. I'm going to have to take it back apart anyhow. And the reason why I'm going to have to take it back apart again, even after this one, there's an O-ring. Goes right in there. Don't forget that O-ring. All right, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how this thing works.